I'll be set whenever you're ready. Yes, sir. Can you state your name?
Yeah, Kevin James Standage.
All right, sir. Reside on Klein Crossing in Young?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a phone number? Again, those are felony allegations of aggravated DUI. I've scheduled you for a preliminary hearing on the 26th of December at 4 o'clock p.m. The preliminary hearing is to determine if there's probable cause to charge you with those two felony allegations. If there is probable cause, then your case will bind over to the Gila County Superior Court. If there's not probable cause, then the case could dismiss. Your release conditions are the following: obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, and do not possess any firearms, because these are felony allegations. Do you understand that?
Firearms?
Yes, these are felony allegations, and it's unlawful for you to possess firearms, and if you're convicted, you could become a prohibited possessor. Then you'll have to surrender those firearms.
Well, I had a firearm with me in the truck, but
Right.
nothing was happened.
No, I understand that, but right now, because of these felony allegations, I'm prohibiting you from possessing firearms because they're felony allegations. If you're convicted, you could become a prohibited possessor being convicted of a felony charge. Okay? All right. On these,
Um,
yes,
sir?
yes, go ahead.
On the aggravated assaults,
No, not assault, aggravated DUI.
aggravated DUI, okay. Because the sheriff, I wasn't even driving at the time, but he showed up late.
Okay. Yeah, so this is allegations, they're not convictions. So if you think you have a defense or want to plead not guilty, that happens later. Okay? This is just to inform you, set release conditions and set a bond if one's supposed to be set. Okay? So pretty soon you'll have your chance to speak the details of the case and what you wish to do with it. Okay, but not quite yet.
Okay.
All right. So, being that we had this other warrant where you didn't make any payments and that you hadn't completed your counseling on that DUI, I'm placing a $500 bond on this one. So your total bond to get out is $1,000, $500 on the warrant, and then $500 on these felonies. Now, being that you're held in custody on the felony allegations, you have the right to a court-appointed attorney if you cannot afford to hire one. I'll send you a financial questionnaire for you to complete. And if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, and a complaint files, and I'll explain that in a moment, then your attorney will be assigned to the case, okay?
Okay.
So being that you're held in custody, the prosecutor for the state has 48 hours from the date and time of this hearing to file a formal complaint against you. If they fail to do that timely, then you'll be released on your own recognizance on the felony allegations, okay? You won't have to post that other $500 bond. If they do file the complaint, then again, and you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, then they'll be notified of your charges, your in-custody status, and of your bond, and they'll be in touch with you shortly thereafter. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, so what you'll be receiving regarding the felony is the release order that talks about your $500 bond. You'll be receiving the financial application to complete if you want to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney. And then there's a separate attorney assigned specifically for a bond review. They'll look at the case, they look at the bond and see if the bond is justifiable with the amount. And if they find that it is not, they'll request a hearing and you'll be notified of that. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any questions about anything that we spoke of?
No.
All right. If they don't file the complaint, then you'll be released on the felony on your own recognizance, but you still have the $500 warrant for the other bond that's due. Okay, so as long as you've got that clear.
Yes.
Okay, sir, that's
Now,
all.
does that need to be paid before I can leave here?
Well, so if you don't pay it, then I'll see you on the next court date, which is the 26th, and then we'll talk about releasing you then. Okay? And I'll give you credit for the time that you've served if you sit there the whole time and don't bond out. I can do one of two things. I can apply it towards the fine, or I can make it to where you don't owe that counseling anymore. So we'll talk about that if you're still in custody on that date or not. And if you bond out, then again, that just goes towards the fines, and you're then still required to do your counseling and pay the rest of the fine.
Okay. Required to be do what, sir?
Your DUI counseling, that's the reason why the warrant's out.
Oh.
You haven't paid fines and you haven't done your counseling. Okay? You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't have any questions, that's all I have for you, sir.
Yes, sir. Stand up.
Thank you.
Your head on that way.
Thank you, sir.
I bet you.
Follow the sergeant. Yes.
You want it to send to you, Mr. French?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.